Namaste children, welcome to social online class. How are you all doing children? Hope you all are doing good and taking necessary precautions to boost your immune system. Children, eat healthy food and be healthy. Do not forget to wash your hands frequently children and do not move out of your house. In today's class, we are going to learn a new chapter and the chapter name is Conquering Distances. Children, conquering distances is nothing but the transportation. Children, generally, how do you go to school every day? Of course, now due to this corona, you children are not coming to school. But in generally, how do you go to school every day? Some children, they come to school by bus, by school bus. Some children who are staying near the school, they come by walk. And some children, parents will drop by car, by bike. Yes. If you have to go to another city to meet your friends, relatives, how you will go children? Again, some children they go by car, by bike, and some children they go by using public transport like bus, metro trains. Yes. If you have to go to another country to meet your cousin, how you will go children? To other country. So, we use aeroplane or ship. Yes children, water transport. Go to a railway station and you will see thousands of people with bags, suitcases and briefcases rushing in or out of the railway station. Yes children, whenever we go to the railway station, we see people are busily moving in and out of the railway station with heavy luggages, right? And if you go to a bus stand also, there also you will see people waiting for a bus to go to the other places. And you will find a similar condition even in airport and also seaport. So where are these people going children? Did you ever think about that? Where are these people going? People travel from one place to another place for different reasons. So people are moving from one place to another places for various reasons. So let us see what are those reasons. Many members of the family get together to celebrate festivals like Diwali, Holi, Christmas, Eid, Chhath, Gurpurab, etc. So here people are moving from one place to another place to celebrate festivals with family members. And some people move to other cities and countries for better jobs, education and business. So for education, yes, if you take the example, you children, your house is very far from the school. So every day you are traveling from your house to school, right? And suppose your siblings, elder sisters or brothers, they are studying in colleges, it's very far. So again they have to travel from house to colleges. And some of your siblings, they may be studying in other countries for higher studies. So, they have to travel from our country to other country. Yes. And for better jobs. Yes. Many of your father and mother both are working, right children? So, every day they have to travel from house to workplace, right? And also, sometimes your parents on office purpose, they have to go to the other countries. Yes. So for that again they have to move from our country to other country. Yes. And also for business. So people move from business for business purpose also from house to business place. And also sometimes the people who do business in other countries, they have to travel from our country to other countries. And also they have to travel to meet the members of their family or to attend family functions. Yes. Generally, we used to travel to meet our family members in summer vacations because at that time only we get very long vacation, right children? And also to attend the family vacations, functions like marriages, birthday parties, wedding anniversaries, right? Like this, we travel to celebrate the functions. These days, thousands of people travel within the country and abroad to visit the places of interest like Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Hawa Mahal, etc. Sea coasts are favorite places for people who love swimming and water sports. So these days, people are traveling a lot, children. People are traveling a lot, not only within India, but also people are moving to other countries. Not only for education or job or business, to visit the tourist places also, people are moving to different places. As I said, generally in summer vacation, we go on tour, right children? Within India also to pilgrimage temples, yes, to adventurous tourist places, yes. And even some people, they go to the other countries on vacation to visit the interest places. And most people, they like water bodies, they like to go to the water bodies, people who love swimming and water sports. So they choose to go to the water bodies to swim and enjoy the water sports. Now the people can travel anywhere and in any way they want, depending on the time and money that they want to spend. They can travel by bus, car, train, metro, aeroplane, ship, boat, etc. So now we have all types of vehicles, so we can travel anywhere, anytime, in any way. Just we have to money and the time that we want to spend. If we have the time and money, we can go wherever we want, anytime, in any way. Suppose if you want to go to other place in very less time, you have to choose the vehicle which makes you to reach that place very fast. Suppose if you have to travel 10 kilometers distance in very less time, then you have to go by bike or car. If you choose a bicycle, can you go fast, children? No, right? So, depending upon the time, you have to choose the vehicle. And also at the same time, money. Money is also very important, right? Suppose if you are going on a car or bike, you have to fill the fuel in that, right? You have to get the fuel in your bike and car. For that, money is required. Suppose if you want to go by public transportation like bus, metro, train, for that also you have to purchase the ticket. Yes. So based on that, people choose the vehicle to reach the place. You can choose bus, car, train, metro, aeroplane, ship, boat, etc. In ancient times, man had to walk on foot. Here children, till now we have discussed that we can travel anywhere in any way because we have all types of vehicles now. But whereas in ancient times, that means we have learnt early man, did you remember that children? During that time, early man had to walk on foot. They don't have any vehicles. For everything, they have to walk on foot. He had to move from one place to another place in search of food and shelter. So, for everything, he has to walk on foot only, children, to search for food and shelter. If he had to cross a water body, he used a canoe or read a boat. So, if there is any river or stream or a sea, he has to cross that, right children? He cannot walk in the water body, right? So for that he used a canoe or read a boat. You can see here children, canoe and boat. So these are used by the ancient man to cross the water bodies. He had to carry his goods either on his head or on his back. He could not travel very far. Because he's carrying goods on his head or at his back, right children? So by carrying that goods, he is not able to travel for long distance because of that weight on his head and on his back. The invention of wheel changed the life of early man. So, like how invention of fire changed the life of early man, the same way the invention of wheel changed the life of early man. Like how fire helped early man to cook his food and to save from wild animals and to keep his body warm from cold weather. The same way, the invention of wheel also changed his life. Let us see how it has changed. He made a cart and loaded heavy goods on it. So, after the invention of the wheel, early man made a cart. You can see in the picture, children, and he loaded heavy goods on it. So, previously he used to carry this load on his head or on his back, but now with the help of the wheel he made a cart and he loaded goods in a cart. He also trained horses and donkeys to pull the carts. So he trained the animals to pull the carts. Did you see any time, children? These bullock carts generally we find in the villages. The transportation of people and goods became easier. So, after making these carts, the transportation of goods and people. Transportation means taking goods from one place to the another place or making people to travel from one place to the other place has become easier. Before, they used to walk on a foot, so they are not able to walk for a long distance, but now with the help of these carts it has become easier for the people to move from one place to another place. The invention of wheel changed the way he moved from one place to another place. So after the invention of the wheel, the life of early man has changed and also the movement of the people also changed. The progress in the means of transport is closely related to the invention of wheel. So whatever the development we are seeing in the transportation in different types of vehicles, that is just because of the invention of the wheel. You can see wheels everywhere: rickshaws, bicycles, skates, cars, trains, aeroplanes, machines, factory equipments. Factory means the place where the goods are manufactured, children. Generally in our house we use different types of things, right? So where those things are manufactured, that is called as factory. You can see even in farm, agriculture area also you can see the wheels. The wheels have changed from round blocks of wood to rubber tires with air-filled tubes. So very starting, early man has made these wheels with wood. So later it has been changed to rubber tires. I hope many of you have seen to your bicycles, bikes, cars, right children? Now many tires are tubeless. Nowadays we are getting tires without tubes inside it, children. Can you imagine a life without wheels today? Can we do that, children? Can we? No, right? Because for everything we have depended on the vehicles, right? The oldest wheel was discovered in Mesopotamia, modern Iraq, parts of Syria, Turkey, Iran, and is believed to be over 5,500 years old. So, the wheel was invented around 5,500 years old. 5,500 means 5,500 years old. And you can see in the picture, children, the stages of development of the wheel. Very first, early man used wooden blocks and later he made it at wheels. And next here you can see the chariots and next bike. So this wooden wheel has turned into rubber tires. And these wheels are used in producing cotton textile. So even these wheels is not only used for the transportation but also for making cotton threads. And also water wheels for drawing water from wells. Of course, in cities we don't find these wells, but in villages, if you go to your grandparents' house, you can see their children, the wells will be there, and for that wells in the middle, there will be a wheel which helps to draw the water from the well very easily. And steering wheels in vehicles. Yes, steering is very important, right children? In car, bus, everywhere. Yes, lorry, trucks, jeeps, everywhere. And grinding wheels for making flour from grains. Even this also in cities we don't find, but in villages we find this grinding wheels, children. In olden days, people used to make flour with this grinding wheels only. But now we are using mixer grinders and other things, but here people use these grinding wheels. So what we have learned today, children? Why do people move from one place to another place? How early man moved from one place to another places? The invention of wheel changed the life of early man. How wheel helped in the progress of means of transportation and the stages of the development of wheel. Wheel is used in other fields like spinning wheels, water wheels, steering wheels and grinding wheels. Children, by this we have completed session 1 of lesson number 12, Conquering Distances. I want all the children to read page number 77, 78 and underline the difficult words, children. Have a happy learning. Meet you in the next session, children.